Xin chào Vietnam. This is Katharina Weischede, your Miss Cosmo, New Zealand.
Hi guys, good day. This is Jay. I'm here now with one of the most beautiful candidates of this year's Miss Cosmo. Of course, she's representing New Zealand. Let's welcome Katharina. Hi, Katharina.
Hello.
So please greet your fans and supporters first.
Hi everyone. As you know, my name is Katharina Weischede and I'm your Miss Cosmo New Zealand 2025. I'd first of all like to thank you all for your love and support on my Miss Cosmo journey. And if you're new, I'd love for you to follow along on it. You can reach me and find all that I'm doing on my socials at katarina.weischede.
So you have done with your meet and greet with some of the pageant media in the Philippines. So how does it feel to meet them?
It feels amazing. As you know, I am part Filipino. And so having the support of the Filipino people and pageant media means the world to me. I love connecting with everybody, and I'm so beyond happy that I got to do this right before I go off to Vietnam.
I believe this is not your first time to compete in the international pageant. So you've joined before. Of
So,
course, here in the Philippines, which is the
yes.
Miss Asia Pacific International. I'm just curious about what made you decide to join another international competition.
Well, actually, at first, I said this year I wasn't going to do any pageants because I wanted to focus solely on my degree. I'm doing a conjoint of a Bachelor of Law and a Bachelor of Commerce. And it's very competitive, so I have to be practically a straight A student so then I can proceed to my following year in my studies. But actually, the whole reason why I decided to join is the theme of Miss Cosmo being impactful beauty is something that resonates with me deeply. I've been doing advocacy and charity since I was a little girl, and every day I strive to make a positive impact, a positive difference in somebody else's life, whether it's big or small. And I think that by utilizing Miss Cosmo as the organization and becoming their future queen, then I would be able to expand that impact not just in Aotearoa, the Philippines, and Vietnam, but all over Asia, Pacific, and the entire cosmos.
All right, what comes first in your mind when you heard about Miss Cosmo?
The first thing that came in my mind when I thought of Miss Cosmo and I saw the previous year, 2024, the first edition, was that it was such a unique pageant. They included so many beautiful elements, such as the debate round, which is one of the things that I'm looking forward to, because it allows the girls to show their intellect in a different format and really show what project that they want to implement as Miss Cosmo.
All right, you're not just only a Kiwi, but of course you have a Filipino by blood, and of course your mom is a Filipino. So how does it feel that having a multicultural beauty?
I love being multicultural just because I'm able to connect with so many people across different communities and really indulge in the cultures of both being a Filipino, a Kiwi, and a German. And I really I think it brings so much strength to me because I'm able to understand where different people are coming from because of their cultural upbringing, because I myself have that same shared experience.
Aside from your beauty and also a brain, or you're a well-spoken or a good speaker
Thank
for this
you.
competition, what else is your edge among the other candidates?
I think my edge amongst the other candidates is that I bring those Kiwi values that are home to New Zealand. So, like I said earlier, it's that mana, that strength and dignity, that aroha, that love and compassion, and that mahi. Because in New Zealand, we have this saying, which is do the mahi, get the treats, which is all about putting in that work. So then you receive that expected outcome so that you can receive the treats essentially. And so I'm bringing that to Miss Cosmo because I know that I am a hard worker. I'm going to do all the mahi in the world to make sure that we make that beautiful impact.
Any Filipino traits you love most about it?
I think also there's that overlap between the Filipino trait and the New Zealand trait of doing the mahi. The Filipinos are such hardworking individuals, but I think also I receive a lot of my creativity from the Philippines. I'm such a creative person. I love making arts. I love designing. In fact, in my first business, Slime Princess, I designed the logo when I was 11 and it's still standing here today. So I'm bringing that creative aspect so that we can showcase New Zealand in a more creative and festive light.
All right, as a candidate of Miss Cosmo, what qualities should a title holder should have?
I believe that one of the number one qualities that the title holder should have is being a leader. And not just a leader in the sense where you delegate to people, but being a leader where you are compassionate and you're understanding where people are coming from. You're delegating and you have a vision, you're collaborating. You're not just delegating, you're collaborating and sharing in the work, sharing in the spirit and the vision so that you have that expected output.
All right, my last question is, of course, another beauty slogan. So it says, don't allow the stress of the competition to turn you into someone who isn't worthy of the crown. What's your thoughts on this?
I think that is and can be a very valid statement for some people. I think sometimes competition gets the better of people. They start to doubt who they are as a person, whether they're worthy enough to do so. I know that even out of a competition setting, people every single day think of, am I worthy? Can I do this? Right? That's essentially the underlying question. And I think with that saying, it's about being true to who you are and making sure that yes, people are doing great and people are doing their other things, but you are you. You just have to continue doing you and doing your best work.
All
Yes.
right, so any message to your Miss Cosmo sisters?
Yes. Hi, Miss Cosmo sisters. I am beyond excited to meet you there in Vietnam. It's my first time in Vietnam. I'm not too sure if it's yours too, but I'm excited to experience all the culture, the traditions, the food, and the experiences that the Miss Cosmo organization has lined up for us. So I'll see you there in Vietnam.
And also, you can promote your social media platforms as well.
Yes. So thank you so much for supporting me. And if you're just seeing me for the first time, hello, it's your Miss Cosmo New Zealand. I'd love for you to join me on this journey to support me and share your love. My socials, where you can find all the work that I'm doing, is at Katharina.Weischede.
All right, thank you so much, dear.
Thank
And
you.
best of luck on your journey here at Miss Cosmo in Vietnam.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.